Is now refresh this. Now you see it is in the revocation phase. I have not explained your vocation phase, but my point is here. Basically, using this task, you can move one certification, basically, from one phase to another phase. Okay, now we'll go back in the certificates. Now will the end date get changed, like as soon as he reviews, then the end date will be read when he completes the review? No, and it will not change. Basically, ended is a whole time period which is provided to Bobby Steven. In this period, Bobby Steven can take decision, since Bobby Steven already completed all the decision one day, so we can simply go ahead with the decision that Bobby Steven has confirmed. So what we will do, the perform maintenance task. And if you don't run his task, this is fine, because this task perform maintenance and all the stars are already scheduled here in all the Sailpoint installation by default. Like this, one performance will always run after 5 minutes. So it will run at 8:35, then again. So last edition was 8:30 and it will run again on 8:35, right? So this is scheduled every after 5 minutes. Now coming back to here also. But you see this phase, and still showing, but phase got changed. Okay, yes, now what I'll do? I'll simply go back to certification. I'll create a new certification here, to explain you other part of this right now. I'll put simply this, if you see this $full date, how this comes here. You see date is printing. So basically that variable got replaced with actual date. So manager certification, let's just remove 2. Okay, now we have to find a new manager here. Aaron Nicholas. Let's see, okay, Aaron Nicholas is also manager of this 3-person, so we'll copy. Name. Put the recipient here instead of running for all. We are splitting, so we can, or create multiple certification here. Now again, same thing run. Now, okay, include application or all this. If you want to do that, you can do that or simply as letting it count. Go to next. In this case, I will not let this. Okay, now you'll see them right now. Active period duration, I'm keeping for 1 hour, you see 5, 27, 8, 35 and it will end on 9:35. So within 1 hour managers needs to complete the access review. Basically right now coming this optional phase. What is enable challenge period, revocation period and end period? Okay, this phase. What is a staging period? I've explained, in the staging period, Sailpoint will generate a data, but it will mean the disabled state in the active period. Active period is in Sailpoint. Actually, trigger the access review process in which manager or the certified needs to complete their access review. Enables, challenge period is optional. This is basically, the concept is here. Let's say I'm your manager and, we are launching access review certification in the organization. Right, I got that. Okay, you have 5 access or 5 accounts on a different application, right? Let's say, I revoke 2 out of 5 and 3 I approve. Right, but it could be possible that you actually need those account and I'm not aware of that right why you need those account. Right, but, as per my best knowledge, I simply select 2 as in remote and 3 approved now in the challenge period. What will happen? You will get an email notification immediately once I submit my decision. You'll get the email notification saying that your manager has, mark this 2 X's as I revoke. Do you want to challenge? In that case, basically, you will again receive a one access review kind of work item in which you have to write your justification that once you submit that, the distribution will again come to the manager. Now manager can again, based on your justification, manager can roll back their decision. Let's say I removed 2 accounts, so I can remove my previous decision. I can. This is called your challenge period, basically when you can say the person whose accesses will be reviewed, that person is basically saying that do not remove my access. I need this for this particular reason. So this is called your challenge period. Clear with this? Yes, revocation period. Revocation period is optional, but we can skip this. But if you see by default whenever you launch access certification, you will see this option selected by because Sailpoint says that we are giving you flexibility. You can turn on and turn off, but as ideal scenario you have to always use the revocation period in. The revocation period is basically all the decision I am taking. Let's say for you I am taking 3 approved and 2 revoke, so the revoke will start on this phase, actually from this time period. So you see, this active will be from 8:35 to 9:35. Right in this 1 hour I have to take decision. After 9:35, Sailpoint will start revoking the access that I have marked as a revolt in this time period. So if you see, the time period is also starting after 9:35. So all this step, basically execute in a sequence all this phase. Okay, so if this is not set immediately, the access will be revoked. Yeah, after 1, yeah no. But let's say, for example, you have again option. Let's say, example, I selected 5 access, but I want to. Like somehow, I know that, okay, this user should not have access, and this should be immediately removed. So you can also select this option. Process, revoke immediately. So let's say I mark 2 application account as a revoke for you. So what we'll do? Sailpoint will immediately mark this revoke. Sailpoint will not wait for this. The moment I mark the statement, remove the timeline. Okay, so it is equivalent to removing that evocation period, disabling the location period. Not able to get you, so here instead of process, revoke immediately. We can even remove this. Selected enable evocation period correct. No. Basically see, this is basically a phase that you can configure right. Let's say you want to give Sailpoint a specific time period. Okay, once active period finish, then start the revocation for all the access, which is marked as a revolt. So you can simply use this option. Right. But let's say you don't want to use this option. You want, like the moment manager, mark that access reviews are revoked. You want to immediately revoke that access, so you can simply select this option. Okay. So if this option is not selected, like immediately remove any. Okay, got it. So I thought. Got it. Yeah, so it will not remove it. And for the automatic deletion right that you have option, where is that? Let me see that. Yeah, enable automatic closing. This is the one. Let's say, manager is not taking action on the access review right so that you can configure what you want to perform, right? For example, if manager is not taking action, I want to automatically close the certification with the revolt action taken on undecided item. It will be. You can select this revoke and you can put message here. Its manager is not taking action. We are revoking user access. Okay, so user will get this email right, like with the justification why the access is revoked. Yeah, okay, every single thing is basically, user will get the email notification. There's out-of-the-box email notification. You don't need to do anything.